Welcome to the TheDayIsOurz channel. I'm your host, Johnny Utah, and it is Saturday, May 4th. May the 4th be with you. It's officially Star Wars Day, so please enjoy whichever Star Wars movie you'd like to enjoy. I think today I'm going to enjoy my favorite episode, Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. I mean, it is the most perfect episode, so no debates here. No, the comment section, don't debate it. Anyways, let's go ahead and round right into our final numbers. So we've completed week 8, and then we'll be moving on to week 9 next week. So let's go ahead and jump right into those numbers. Let me pull out my handy dandy notebook. So steps this week, I completed 107,737 steps, which is a great amount of steps. It's definitely the lowest I've gotten thus far, but that makes sense. I didn't have a workout on Monday, had to take my dog to the vet, and I didn't have a workout on Thursday as I had a plasma donation, so I only worked out 3 days this week. Now, even on my plasma days, I still do try to get some steps in. I ended up getting about like 15,000 steps in on Thursday, and I think it only ended up being about 11,000 steps on Monday, so there's definitely a ton of steps missing there, but still, I'm not going to scoff at 107,000. That's still averaging over 20,000 a day, even on only those 3 days. So that's a really, really good amount. And then going on to the next stat here, so intake versus output, and this is where I feel like I really conquered the week. I really, really did. Because my goal is to always have a 2-to-1 ratio. I want double the output of what my intake is. The more you output, the less you intake. Theoretically, the more you should be able to lose, the better weight result you should have. So with that, this week my intake was 1,660 averaging a day. So meaning that every day I averaged around that 1,660 calories. And that's pretty fantastic. That's exactly right where I want to be. Anywhere between that 16 and 1,800 is basically spot on. I can go all the way up to 2,000, but being above 2,000 just means that I ate too much, really. It really just does. And while I could burn, 4,000 calories or something above that to keep it above that 2-to-1 ratio, that's not ideally how I want to do it. I do want to try to keep my intake at a proportionate size, and so, man, it was actually a really, really good week. My output, 3,727, so we definitely made that 2-to-1 ratio there, and I felt really good this week. And I feel really impressed with only 3 days of working out. I thought it was going to be a slouchy week. I wasn't going to get a whole lot of output in there. And then I was like, okay, so I got to focus on my calories this week. I got to make sure that I get this calorie range, as low as I can get it. Because I need to make up for what I'm not getting over here. Still, I don't believe in the whole fasting thing, so no fasting here. So you still have your 4 meals a day, or 3 meals, or 5 meals, however you break it up. I break it up into smaller meals, so I have like a snack meal, kind of thing. Not a really big breakfast eater. You guys see my morning videos all the time. I have a protein bar and a protein shake. That's what I consider breakfast. But I'm not really much of a breakfast eater, so I'm just not going to eat that much. And then throughout the rest of the day is like when I'm, breaking up the rest of those meals. But man, that's a pretty good intake output. I'm really proud. I'm really, really proud of that. And that's even despite me having that less day, that one less day with the vet day and the plasma day. So I feel really good. On to the sleep score. So this is a category that I've been tracking as of recently, I think since like week 5. This week I averaged 76, so I got it over that 70 range. I want to keep it above the 70 range. I think it's important. Sleep is a very, very big factor in your body, essentially just refocusing itself. So you're going to want to make sure you get a good amount of sleep. That's basically when your body shuts down, restarts, make sure everything goes through it. And if you're exhausted, if you're tired, this is going to affect you not only on your workouts, but it's also going to affect you mentally. So I think sleep is very, very important. I definitely want to keep that above a 70. 76 is right where I want to be, so I'm very happy with that. And I've only had 1 week thus far where I was below 70, and would you imagine that? That was the only week that I did not lose weight. There might be a correlation. Alright, now to get to the fun, or potentially the sad stat, weight. Right, this is the result of the hard work this week. I was at 202 last week. I have a huge goal to get under 200 pounds. Once I get under that 200 pounds, I am going to schedule my first tattoo appointment. I got a guy lined up. I just need to put in a date for him. Or really not even put up a date, just to tell him when I'm ready, and he'll come up with a date for me. So I'm very excited about that. So I just got to reach my goal first, right? You cannot eat the cake before you've crossed the finish line. Just you can't. So gotta be laser focused, laser focused, guys. So anyways, where am I at this week? Well, I lost weight, and so with that here, I actually lost 2 pounds. So I went from 202 to 200. Nope, I am not yet under that 200 pound range. I am just there, but not quite. So potentially, week 9 is all it would have taken for me to get to under that 200 pounds, and we're gonna find out next week. I mean, now that I'm like at 200 pounds, not only do I feel great, like guys, when I started this back at the start of January, it was 245. You know, we're talking about 45 pounds of difference. That's a crazy difference, right? Like, I feel like I look better. Like, I look in the mirror and I almost don't even recognize myself. I kind of like, you look younger, you look more full of life, you look more energetic, you don't look so sad. And I'm not a sad person by any means, but I am just super excited. 200 pounds. I lost another 2 pounds. I'm very, very happy about that. But job's not finished. Guys, you have to remain laser focused on your goals. That's the only way you're going to achieve them. You cannot just settle for just putting out one small fire. We have plenty of fires to put out in order to tackle the big fires. So we have to remain laser focused. We have to have everything right where we want it, right? Mentality is everything. So big goal next week, big week next week. Week 9 is going to be the week where I'm under 200 pounds. No doubt. There is just no doubt in my mind. And so we're going to work to that goal, and we're going to really put extra effort in. Well, that's it for the final numbers here on my side. How did you guys do? Leave your comments below. We always want to hear how you guys did. You guys worked through a hard week. You did it. So we want to hear how you guys did. Did you lose? Did you gain? Did you accomplish the goals that you set out to hit? Right? And if you didn't, that's okay, right? The whole journey is not going to just be one static down, or if you're trying to gain weight, it's not just going to be one static up. There's going to be weeks where you're up, down, even, and it just is what it is, right? And so you just have to keep yourself mentally prepared, mentally focused for it, so that way you can continue to achieve your goals. One of the hardest things that I always say is when you're doing these journeys, doing them alone. And you don't have to do that here. Please share, like, subscribe, share the video, so that way somebody who is in that place where they just need that extra push to keep them focused, to keep their mentality strong, let us be a shoulder to lean on. We want to definitely help you guys. This has been a journey that I've done not only with around my family and other friends and whatnot, but we could share that journey here with you. And so we appreciate your guys' support. Thank you so much. And I think now it's time to go seize the weekend. I smell a lagoon weekend coming. So got to donate some plasma today, and then it's just time to enjoy. So rest, relax, and be ready to focus our minds on that Monday. Week 9 is going down. All right, guys. Well, it's Johnny Utah out, and have a good morning.